Caffeinated Conversations with Brooke Allen. It is not only our 43rd show, but Labor Day. Thank you for being with us. I'm Brooke Allen. We are broadcasting from the My Michigan TV studios in Troy. Well, we are just a week away from announcing our big August giveaway, which is a gift bag celebrating all things classic cars. But you can still enter to win. We will announce our winner and our new giveaway next Monday. Well, a fun Labor Day fact. The first Labor Day celebration in the U.S. took place in New York City on September 5th, 1882. That is when some 10,000 workers marched in a parade organized by the Central Labor Union and the Knights of Labor. And I thought today would actually be the perfect day to check in with a young business owner. Jasmine Buckles is the CEO of 586 Organics. And Jasmine, you've been on our show before. In fact, you're even partly responsible for the concept of our After Dark show, because it was all about lower the demographic, man, be more, less news anchory.
Loosen up a little bit.
Just loosen up a little bit. But you have your own company, and of course I follow you on Facebook, and I have been noticing your trials and your tribulations with 586 Organics. So I wanted to talk to you about this.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, you are 25 years old.
I sure am.
Okay, so 586 Organics started when?
It started back early, like I would say about 5 or 6 years ago-ish in January, and my father's a type 2 diabetic, and I essentially really did this just for him. His copays was way out of pocket. Anytime he would be out of a specific medication, it would affect him so greatly that coming out of pocket yet again for the second or third time in the month was just, it wasn't possible for somebody his age and with his work ethic. Unfortunately, with the, his diabetes, it unfortunately, relays his ability to work. So.
Right. Okay, so you came up with this product line.
I did.
Okay, and okay, so here's the deal. I know that you, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I know that things have gotten so tough for you that you're actually thinking about closing it down.
Yes, unfortunately, because when you have a micro business and you're not in a specific standalone retail store, the demographic of your customers are so much more limited because you solely have to rely on social media and your website to really gain you that traction with customers. And first-time customers are super great and always appreciated, but it really comes down to repeating customers and loyal customers to keep, keeping your business afloat, because like I said, first-time customers are great, but what's really going to keep a micro business intact is people keep coming back.
Customers,
yep, absolutely.
Right? Okay, so what's interesting to me too is that you have been talking about the packaging.
Yes.
And this is a huge thing because you want to stay on trend, but that's expensive.
100%.
So what do you care more about as a business owner? It seems like it should be the product.
Yes, always. It should always be the product. But that's not the case. No, and unfortunately with 2024 right now, social media has a really good way of making everybody feel bad about not having that luxurious home or that luxurious job that you love to go to, or maybe you just have a hand-me-down car that you've had for several years and it's not the newest top-of-the-line one. And when it comes to packaging, that's also another thing that's taking over the community as well. And I solely believe that my ingredients should come first. And I get it, the bottles aren't the absolute prettiest, but they're clean, they're sleek, they'll hold your products the right way.
And isn't that what's most important?
Yes,
right?
exactly. Because honestly, when I think about it, I don't want to spend $60 on a facial cleanser when I'm really just paying for the bottle, Like the bottle can be cute, it can be covered in gold or whatever, but I really care about if the product on the inside is really going to do what it's being offered.
And if it does what it says it's going to do.
Yes, exactly. Right? Because again, facial care right now is so expensive, and the last thing again you want to do is spend $60 on a little eye cream that's this big.
Right. Okay. So I want you to walk me through okay, I will tell you that I love this.
Yes.
You know that I use this and I love it. In fact, I'm going to show you something. Okay, so I intentionally brought these to show you that I really use this product.
You've been using them. I hope they've been treating you well.
Of course, I love it. And I just thought it was important for me to actually say that I really do use these products and I love them.
Thank you.
And so and this lavender and lemon.
I know lemon's your thing.
It is my thing, but I love this because it's so refreshing and it kind of makes you glisten, and I like that. But this is the facial cleaner.
That's the 24-karat facial cleanser, and I do offer it in the bar form, and then if you're not really like a bar soap type of person, I do have it in the cleanser form as well, or the liquid cleanser as well, so that means you can either pop it in your purse if you're going to bring it to the gym with you, or you can also bring it with you when you're traveling. It is suitable and accepted on all airlines as well.
Well, so I just think this is so awesome. I love this. I didn't bring mine because it's already gone.
Of course, yes.
It's like
we got to get you another one.
piece. But this is amazing. And then, okay, so this is this is what
cleanser. Yep.
The liquid. Okay, what is this
and
one?
And then step 2, you're going to have your silk toner mist. And personally, this is my favorite. Even if like you wear makeup or even if you don't, this is something you can keep in your car or in your backpack or your purse. And like today, for example, it's going to be 100+ degrees. While you're driving, give yourself a little mist. It'll set your makeup, but it'll also balance your pH balance. So it won't leave you super oily, but it also won't leave you super dry either.
And we love that look.
Yes, it gives you super dewy.
Okay, and this is what I use?
Yep, that's the Bottled Bliss.
Yes.
And I was just telling some of our viewers earlier as well that it's 100% aloe vera based. So this is great preventative measure if you do burn in the sun really quickly. But also this is great if you do unfortunately get a sunburn as well. You can apply this all over your entire body, and it's great for preventative and aftercare.
Nice. And what's this one?
The last one is going to be our baby face serum. This is something you can actually also use all over your entire body. If you get waxed or maybe you shave, you can use it under your arms, on your legs. You can also use it all over your entire face, but this is something you're going to want to use right before you go to bed every night.
Okay, so right before you go to bed.
Yep, unless you don't wear makeup throughout the day, then you can also use it in the morning as well.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right, so you as a 25-year-old entrepreneur, I just think it's so important to highlight your products because you are making it happen.
Thank you.
And when I saw your post about maybe having to shut down, I mean, honestly, I was like, oh no, girl, we're not doing that.
Yes,
we're not doing that. So tell me, I mean, obviously the packaging is basic.
Yes, it is very basic,
intentional.
Yes, and I mean, obviously over time, like the longer I'm able to stay in business, the more I would obviously like to bump up and spruce up and give that more luxurious feel and look to the packaging. But right now, I think I'm going to really prioritize in the ingredients and the quality of the products that I put out first.
Okay, so you're going to do that, and we're going to see how it goes.
Yes,
100%.
Right?
Okay, all right. So tell me how people find you, how they order.
So thankfully, right now my website is still open, and you can find me at www.586organics.com. And oh, I love that they put up the little code for you.
Of course, yes. Oh, there's my code. Yes.
So you guys can use CCWBA15 on your entire order. That will take off 15% off of everything. And this actually has been running for the last couple of months, and it will continue to run until
I no longer.
Code? Absolutely, yes, you sure do. But you just call me anytime you need anything. I always gotcha.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you know what? I know that you mentioned first-time customers. You know, I gave my mom the hand soap. She loves it.
Oh my goodness, yay.
Right. So, and then hopefully, you know, if you, like when I give this out as gifts, I hope that they'll become a repeat customer.
Me too, hopefully. And they can always reach out if they have any questions. My customer service button is literally just me. It comes to my phone, so it won't be like you're talking to 50 different people. It's literally just me.
I'll be like, hello, Jasmine.
Yeah.
It's me. I need this.
And you won't have to worry about being on hold for 20 minutes either. So.
Or I'll be like, yeah, I know you're at the drive-thru. Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. Okay, well, thank you so much, Jasmine. I appreciate you. I love your products.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on yet again. I truly appreciate it.
You know, I mean, it's so important to support women and small businesses.
100%.
And just all of it, right?
Yes. Without each other, we won't have anybody.
Exactly. So I've got you, girl. High five.
Thank you so much.
All right, you. And I'm going to take this.
Yes, please do. Yes.
I'm just going to scoop them all up.
You are more than welcome. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is Jasmine Buckle. She is the CEO of 586 Organics. Well, it is the first Monday of September, which means it is Labor Day. And I thought it would be interesting to see which jobs are considered among the best for U.S. employees, using pay, talent, the ability to advance, stress, work-life balance, and other criteria. U.S. News and World Report cites the following as the top 5 jobs of 2024. Nurse practitioner is one, financial manager, software developer, IT manager, and physician assistant. This is Caffeinated Conversations with Brooke Allen. Thank you for being with us on this Labor Day. This show will be a little shorter than usual. Something very important coming up next weekend is the book signing at the Detroit Historical Society, The Faces of the Holocaust. Monty Must is the master photographer, but Linda Schlesinger-Wagner is a dear friend, and she is also the board vice chair. Am I getting that? Yes, the board vice chair at the Detroit Historical Society, and you have helped with this event together. I'm going to move these over because I have the books.
Want them.
I know you want them. I will give them to you after. So Linda, you obviously, you are the founder and CEO of Skinny Teas. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But something going on that is very near and dear to your heart. And this is happening September 8th at the Detroit Historical Society. And tell me what this is.
Okay, so this is Monty Must, lost her daughter, and out of that tragedy came this wonderful gift for the world. And I'm the lucky woman, really the lucky woman, who got to be her stylist and interview 400, I think it's 446 Holocaust survivors.
Okay.
Not one said no, and everyone had a very potent story. And it was a time in Monty's life where she just shut down her photography, and it's a time in my life when I was getting divorced, and hands down in my life, this is the best thing I ever did, ever.
So you two helped each other, but then you helped all these survivors tell their stories.
It's amazing because, like, the Shoah Foundation, Steven Spielberg's met with us, and they did not have one of these people that they had interviewed, which is, and how did we find them, people ask?
Yeah, how did you find them?
Oh, well, we'd fly into Poland or Warsaw and didn't have one, and Monty's like, oh, what are we gonna do? You know what, you go on the street and you talk to people, and a blonde and a redhead in Europe get a lot of action over there.
Sure, right?
I mean, we made stuff happen.
Wow.
And Monty's going, we can't do that. I go, we're doing
Watch
it.
us.
But it did, it just organically came. We did fabulous people, fabulous, in Israel, in London, all over. I mean, I'm the lucky woman who got to interview Sir Nicholas Winton, and they just made a movie about him. He did the Czechoslovakian transport. His son, who is close to my age, came and visited Paul and I. Monty is great friends with his daughter.
Okay.
And, like, we ate with him several times. He's just like this yummy man. He's since deceased, up for the Nobel Peace Prize twice. I mean, what great people we made. Every single one of them, just wonderful people. So it pulls my heartstrings, and still does. I read about the Holocaust almost every night since I was 10 years old. What's that about? But I don't know. But I have a great background, and that's why I did it with Monty, because I could go in and talk to anybody.
Right.
You know, there's one woman that we were interviewing her, and we just found her, literally just connection. And I'm sitting there interviewing her, and Monty's like all over the board because she can't sit still, and she wants to get in her drawers and everything. Right. For real, she did that. And the woman is telling us that her and her family were arrested and sent to Riesenstadt, which is where they sent a lot of the artsy people. And the women and children went one way, and the fathers and men went the other way. And she wrote a letter to her dad and snuck it through the fence to someone, and she got a note back from her dad. It was a photo, actually, of a snowman. And he said to her, don't draw snowmen. Draw everything you see with the people here. So she told me that, and I said, oh my God, did you do that? And she said, I did. I said, where is that?
Yes.
And for real, she said, Linda, you're sitting on it. I go, what do you mean I'm sitting on it? Well, it was that old, it's a Davenport that pulled out,
right.
And all these pristine photos were in there, and we were getting them. They're now in a museum, but we were getting them to Detroit to come and do a whole thing. And then her granddaughter, who was escorting her, darn it, she got pregnant and couldn't travel. So darn it. But those are the kinds of people we met.
Right.
So it pulled my heartstrings. And this event at Detroit Historical will be a tearjerker, but a great thing, because we did great stuff. And these people are fabulous. And Monty is, you know, she's not going to own it. She's a very well-known photographer.
Yes. Yeah, I called her master. I referred to her as master photographer, and she was like,
winning.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about it. Let me tell you, she's fabulous.
Yes.
Well,
and
the photos.
These photos are fabulous, and this is happening September 8th.
And everyone who comes gets a book.
Amazing. And she'll sign it.
She's going to be signing them.
And there'll be a panel discussion.
Right.
Right. And you'll be speaking as well.
I will too.
Okay. And I mean, this is just an event that is about education, but it's also about knowing you can make it through.
And that's the thing I want to say. I was a lucky woman who got to interview all these wonderful men and women, every single one of them. Like, if you feel sad, go read, you should read hear the 4-hour tapes. Every single one made something wonderful of their life.
Right.
every single one. It's a gift. It was a gift from me and a gift from Monty.
And you guys are, you know, I mean, this is education, this is love, this is...
Right, it's all of that.
It's all of it, and it's also a project that came out of grief, quite honestly.
Absolutely, right? It did.
It did.
You know, and I know the exact moment when her healing started. The woman we were interviewing in Oak Park, I know the exact moment. I mean, she just fell apart, but in a good way.
Right.
And then it became fun.
Right.
It became fun.
And it's a mission, right? I mean, it was a mission for both of you, and you did it, and I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, she was done with the U.S. book, and then calls me like a week later, because we talk every morning at 5:30, and she goes, girlfriend, we're not done. I think we're going to Europe. I go, we're going to Europe? Well, we did like 10 countries, you know, the whirlwind. But it's a gift, and I hope everyone comes. And I am getting phone calls because people are bringing their children, which is wonderful.
Yes, and that is an important aspect as well, right? So kids can come to this, grown-ups, I mean, everyone should come, experience this, get a book, and listen to Monty and you talk.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So it's free.
It's absolutely
it's free, and we have the QR code that people can scan.
Oh, perfect.
All right,
perfect.
so there it is right there.
Oh, great.
And what time does that start?
The talk starts at 2, but at 1 o'clock, Monty is signing books.
Okay.
And it's going to be pretty much full, I think. We're hoping it's going to be full.
I think it is. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. And real quick, a side note, you are the founder of Skinny Teas, which is based in Birmingham.
I am.
It is your 15th birthday. Isn't it?
Oh, she's following me.
She's
following me. 15 years.
15 years,
through
man.
The good, the bad, the hard.
So I just, you know, you do so much in the community, and I just want to say thank you personally for everything that you've done.
Love you, girlfriend.
So, yeah, no.
Love you.
High five, man. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Thank you.
We're doing it. Thank you, Linda. And that is Linda Schlesinger-Wagner, of course. That event happening on September 8th. You do need to register, but it is free. Well, this is Caffeinated Conversations with Brooke Allen, and if you know me, you know that I love theater. That is why we created the Curtains Up segment, and it has been so exciting and so fun to highlight almost all of the local theaters around town. The official theater schedule set to open soon, and at Birmingham Village Players, it is Memphis the Musical. Chaz Cunningham. Hi.
Hi.
You play Del Rey.
I do.
It's so nice to meet you. So,
nice to meet you as well.
So Memphis the Musical, what is this about?
It's a fantastic musical. It's based in the 50s, surrounding the quote-unquote race music of the time.
Okay.
It's about a character, his name is Huey. He wanders into the forbidden bar of Del Rey's, which is my bar,
Your
which I get to
okay.
own. And he's overtaken by the music. He absolutely loves it. It's blues, it's soul music, right? And he eventually falls for the lead singer who plays my sister, Felicia.
Okay.
And of course, being the overprotective brother I am, I don't like that. So my job is to keep them apart at all costs.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a fantastic story. Basically, it's a love story, but it's also a story about history. It's also a story about music. So you get all three of them in one.
How long have you guys been rehearsing this?
I believe we started somewhere back in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I mean, it's a musical.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's a musical. And how big is the cast?
I think we got 23, 24 people in the cast. Yeah.
All right. And Village Players, of course, a great theater.
Absolutely.
And how long have you been doing this?
Me, since I was like, my mom says I've been performing since I could walk and talk and whatever.
Right.
So I've been professionally acting probably for the last 10, 15 years or so.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing it for quite a while, but actually performing, you know, at talent shows and schools and church, you know. So
and wherever you can, right?
Wherever you can.
Trust me, I know it. It's like if it's in your blood, it's in your blood.
You can't get away from it.
No, you can't. You think you can, but you can't.
Absolutely not.
You can't. So when do you guys open?
We open on September 6th. We run through the 22nd.
Okay, coming up. How are ticket sales?
Ticket sales are going really good. I would say if you want to get a ticket, you need to get them now because they're going really fast.
Okay, yeah, and musical, I mean, people love musicals, so
absolutely
they go fast, those tickets,
everyone loves a good musical.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
so what's your favorite part in the show? Without giving it away, no spoiler alerts.
There is a song called Love Stands While All Else Fails is my absolute favorite song in the entire show. It's the solo of Felicia in the middle, right in the, I think it's the second act.
Okay.
That's my favorite part. And then I have a couple parts where I get to get a little physical.
Really?
Yeah, so that's always fun as well.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see it. And then suitable for all ages?
There's a little parental discretion. It has some very, mature themes.
Okay,
So because we're talking about race in the 50s,
yeah,
so
sure.
there is a little bit of violence and things that, and language concerns. So, just use, I would say PG-13.
PG-13?
Absolutely.
Okay, and tickets are available, and you open the 6th, and you run till when?
The 22nd.
22nd.
Yep, so we're having shows start at 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then we have a 2 p.m. show on Sundays.
All right, love that matinee, right?
Yeah, that's the best time to go. It's quiet, and you get to see your friends.
Then you can go have lunch after.
Yeah, you have the whole day.
The whole day, right?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Get first-class entertainment, and then brunch after.
Absolutely.
Right.
You can't beat it.
No, you cannot. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Village,
you.
one of my favorite theaters. Yeah. And I can't wait to see it.
So I can't wait you guys to come see it.
All right, we will do that. Thank you. High five. This is my day today. I'm high-fiving everyone. I'm high-fiving everyone.
We love it.
Right,
thank you.
And again, that is Chaz Cunningham. He plays Del Rey in Memphis the Musical. Well, a new month, and that means a new nonprofit to feature as our caffeinated act of kindness. This month, it is MIOCA, which is Michigan Ovarian Cancer Alliance. Megan Neubauer is the executive director. And Megan, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm excited to highlight MIOCA all month long in September. You've got so much going on. Of course, teal is your color.
Yes, we
try
to have some teal
everywhere. Yes, always, right. And thank you for my ribbon. I appreciate it. So
for
anyone who doesn't know what MIOCA is, tell us what you guys do.
Yes, so we're the Michigan Ovarian Cancer Alliance. We are a statewide nonprofit, so we serve anybody throughout the state of Michigan who's been impacted by ovarian cancer. So that's anybody who's received a diagnosis themselves, their family members, and anybody who they love. So we're here as a source of support and connection, but we also want to work towards awareness in the community. So we try to work as much with communities as we can to share information and make sure people have what they need if they were to ever experience symptoms or have a higher risk. And then we also try to work at more of the systemic level. So we know that we need greater research and we need to make some additional strides for folks living with ovarian cancer and for people in the future. So we also fund ovarian cancer research in the state of Michigan, as well as advocating for greater research and access to care.
And ovarian cancer, as you know, my family has experienced 3 different diagnoses. Yeah. And it is a tough disease because it seems like this is one where you may go to your doctor and say, I'm not feeling great.
Right.
Or there's a call to action. Right. As far as, you have to be your own advocate, but also I do think that doctors, and I'm saying it, you're not, doctors need, they need to pay attention more or be on the same level as the patient because you know your body.
Absolutely. We always want to work with folks to, you are knowing what you're experiencing. And so if something's not right, don't hesitate to ask again or to share that or to get a second opinion. Pretty much most providers are going to be comfortable with you going and talking to someone as well. And why we share some of the information is so that you can do that. You can advocate for yourself if something is consistently not right, even just bringing up ovarian cancer, because there are so many things going on in somebody's life, but bringing it up and having that conversation can help folks who may be experiencing those symptoms.
Okay, so you've got a lot going on in September.
We do.
Okay, yeah. So some events coming up, what are they?
Yep, so one of our big events is over in the Grand Rapids area actually this month. So in September 22nd, we'll be having our Shake Your Teal Feathers Sunday stroll. Everything has a little bit of teal in it.
Yes.
So we are going to be out in Grand Rapids for that event. We'll have a short walk, about a mile, and then we'll have an ice cream social at the end of that.
We love ice cream.
Which is going to be great, yes.
We love it. Okay, so that is the 22nd.
That's the 22nd.
Okay.
We also are going to, throughout the month, we have Thai Michigan Teal going on. And so we hope that you'll see in your community some teal ribbons up in the downtown area. But we work with businesses or any kind of group or individual who wants to put up an awareness ribbon in their area, whether that's through approval and getting it at a larger scale or just on your own personal front lawn. So we have that option coming up. And then we also have a bunch of teal Teal Attack Games, which are our high school and college sports programs, will work with us to raise awareness. And so we'd love to have people who are interested join through a Teal Attack game of their own or attend one of the ones that are going on, and there's a list on our website.
Oh, that is wonderful. Thank you. So what is the website?
Our website is mioca.org, MIOCA.org.
Okay, and people can reach out, as you mentioned at the beginning, if you have been diagnosed with ovarian cancer, or even if you have a loved one.
Absolutely. And if you want additional information, we also have a bunch of awareness programs. We have speakers that can come out and talk with your groups, or just have a variety of opportunities to get involved.
And you have those lovely care packages that you send, and I think that's so important because people get these once they've been diagnosed, and they just know that they're being seen.
Absolutely. That's what we hear a lot. It can be very lonely when you've just received a diagnosis and maybe you don't know anybody else who has ovarian cancer specifically. And so this is an opportunity for us to share a little bit of support in even just a small, some small gifts, some resources, information, and ways to get connected.
And you know, it may be small, but it's so thoughtful, and it just gives them comfort.
Absolutely.
Right. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you.
And again, that is Megan Neubauer, the Executive Director of MIOCA. Well, please join us for the Walk Like Mad. That is coming up September 7th in Royal Oak. It is not too late to join the team. Jason Dean has popped in, and of course, Jason, we are all joining your team this year. Yes, you are. We are. So I am very excited. Yes. And we've got some scouts helping out.
We do.
So I'm excited about that.
Thank you to Aaron for that.
Yes, big thank you to Aaron for managing that. And of course, my kids will be there, a bunch of scouts helping out. And new location this year, Royal Oak.
It is. It's, the park just flew out of my mind.
Normandy?
Normandy Park. It's Normandy Park, which is a relatively new park as well.
Yes.
So, which is exciting. So this year it is moving from Rochester to Royal Oak, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, no, that'll be nice. And it's just all about raising awareness. And I think we're going to have a good turnout. And we mentioned this before, that it is, while it does raise awareness, and there are a few tears shed.
There are.
There are. I'm not going to say there aren't, but there will be a kids zone. There will be laughter. I mean, honestly, it is just a time for people to come together.
Absolutely. And honoring those that we lost or got hurt during a drunk driving.
Exactly. So that is what we are all about, you and I. And,
absolutely. And
we keep moving forward.
One of the things I want to say is for the 586 Organics, if you come to Time Warp, they're in all our bathrooms.
Oh, yes, they are.
All the hand soaps are in our bathroom.
Yes.
So you can easily test them out there if you need to.
Yes, and Jasmine, Jasmine is fabulous.
Yep.
Her products are fabulous. Obviously, I use
Obviously
I use them and need some more.
We need to support all the small businesses we can.
We do. We do for sure. And that's kind of part of what this show is built on. So
exactly. And I appreciate you for making that happen.
Oh, well, hey,
that's awesome.
Thank you. Well, as I've been doing for everyone on the show, high five, man.
Yes. So we're getting closer and closer to our giveaway.
I know, I'm so excited, and we have, oh my gosh, it's getting so heavy because there's so much stuff in it.
There is, and more is coming to it,
Yes, more is coming.
I don't know if, I don't want to keep showing
No, don't keep showing the same thing, but we have some special gift cards in here, but I'm not going to show those. But people can still enter. We will be announcing the winner next Monday.
Absolutely, so there's still time to enter. You want to go, you can do it on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn now. And you can put in, tag 3 people, mention the show, share it, and like the page. And so that way you can win some cool goodies. We've changed our giveaway a lot here.
And then we'll be announcing this month's giveaway.
Yeah, I'm excited
on September
about it.
9th. So
I'm excited about it. But these are much larger giveaways.
Yes, they are. And much larger and a lot of fun. And we just thank you so much for hanging out with us, of course.
Absolutely.
I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone here at My Michigan TV, of course. We've got Dave Scott and his team, Jared and David and Christopher and Joel, all in the studio with us. And, of course, all of our live viewers and all of you, thank you so much. And it's September, so you know what that means. It is time for a pumpkin spice latte. Woohoo! See you next week.
Can't you get those now? Can't you get those now?
Can't get them now, but...
I'm surprised you don't have one.
This is My Michigan TV. I cannot wait to watch you guys play.
Coming to you from the My Michigan TV studios.
We're going to kick you in the teeth.
It's the Roar Live.
We're going to bite a kneecap off.
With hosts, Michigan High School Hall of Fame head coach, Tony Blankenship.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
The Outsiders, Scotty William and Corey Tiez.
It's our core foundation, man. Grit.